everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm Rachel Takeman and I'm trying to better myself in 2020 by tackling a new goal every month and tracking it all through YouTube videos. Thanks for tuning in to another video. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button down below to follow my journey. For today's video, I want to introduce my October goal and explain why this one will be a little bit different. All of my previous goals have been goals that I wanted to check in on every week to keep myself accountable and because I felt like there was a lot to say and to update you guys on every week. But this month's goal isn't really going to make an interesting video for 4 weeks in a row. So this week, I'll be telling you guys about my October goal, but then I won't address it again until the end of October. In the meantime, I'll release other videos like music videos or travel vlogs. If you didn't see last week's video about how I built my SUV into a car camper, click the link in the corner of the screen. So my October goal is to stop biting my nails. I am a compulsive nail biter and I have been for as long as I can remember. I bite my nails down as far as I can to the point where it hurts. It's really gross and it's honestly really embarrassing. I've been trying to break this habit for most of my life. Growing up, I knew it was my worst habit. I heard different things about how it takes 3 weeks to break a habit, or a month, or longer, and I tried all the things. I tried the nasty nail polish, but I ended up getting used to the taste. I tried distracting myself with chewing gum or fidget toys to keep my mouth and hands busy. I even tried keeping a rubber band around my wrist and snapping it every time I bit my nails, but this didn't seem like a healthy way to break a habit. The best I've done growing my nails in the past was with keeping my nails painted, but it takes a lot of work, honestly, because as soon as there's a chip or imperfection in my nail polish, I obsess with chipping the nail polish until it's all gone, and then I bite the nails until they're all gone. I've gone without biting before, but it always comes back. And I've done way more than the 21-day thing. I've gone a couple months before and then slid back into it. Eventually, I realized it's not just a bad habit, though. It's a symptom of anxiety. I actually knew that I had anxiety before I even recognized that nail biting is one of the ways that my anxiety is displayed. When I was a kid, I used to think it was stress or boredom, but now I know that it's all anxiety. But some part of my nail biting relates to perfectionism or a sense of control. It may sound strange because bitten down nails do not look perfect compared to longer manicured nails, but I have noticed that when I've tried to grow out my nails in the past, if they get jagged or chipped or anything that's not perfect, I'm more likely to just bite them all off. And not just the one finger that's messed up, all of them. And then of course I'm ashamed afterwards, but some part of it has to do with the need to fix my nails in some strange way. My anxiety leads me to obsession in many different ways, but I think part of the nail biting habit is obsessing over the control of my nails. When it feels like life is spinning out of control, I tend to bite my nails more. Something about that is needing to get control of something, even if it's my nails instead of my life. A lot of times, this need for control comes out in my obsessive over-planning for the future, especially when there's uncertainty ahead. I create lists and timelines and plans to feel more in control of the situation, and usually this mad planning session is accompanied by lots of nail biting. Another thing I've noticed in the past when I've tried to stop biting my nails is that I usually replace one compulsive behavior with another. I'm embarrassed of my nails, so when I grow them out, I feel much less ashamed of them. However, I tend to pick up new habits, like using my nice long nails to obsessively pick at my scalp. Nasty, I know. Or to start biting my lip more, which is another habit that I have, even when I'm not trying to repress my nail biting. And even when my nails are growing, I still tend to obsessively pick at my cuticles and obsess over the nail polish unless it's perfect. It's kind of exhausting to keep up with my nails and make sure they're perfect so I don't mess with them. But for the month of October, I'm going to paint my nails as often as necessary and make the effort to keep them nice. Now, I know I'm not going to be cured after this month, and this may actually be a lifelong struggle, but I'm going to do it for October and then treat myself to a gel manicure or two, just in time for the holidays. So like I said, I don't think anyone wants to or needs to hear any more about my nail biting for the next 4 weeks. So the next few videos will be other types of videos, but at the end of October, I'll do a recap video to let you all in on how I did with this goal and hopefully show you some beautiful fingernails. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button down below so you can follow my journey, and click the notification bell next to it so you don't miss a video. Let me know in the comments below if nail biting is something that you struggle with and how you have dealt with this or another similar compulsive behavior. Make sure to tune in next week for a new fun video. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you next week.